Have you ever experienced that absolutely crushing sense of defeat? You live like a monk, meticulously counting every single calorie. You don't dare take an extra bite of carbs, and you grit your teeth even when you are dizzy with hunger. But then, you step on the scale. Sure, your arms and legs might look a little thinner. But that stubborn layer around your lower belly? It's practically welded on. In fact, it might even look thicker. Listen to me. Stop blaming yourself right now. Stop saying you lack discipline. This is absolutely not your fault. Today, I am going to share a brutal physiological truth with you. When you are chronically anxious, or when you punish your body with extreme diets, your brain genuinely believes you are in a famine. In response, it frantically pumps out a survival hormone called cortisol. Cortisol pulls the emergency brake and locks that fat directly onto your midsection to protect you. Over the next 10 minutes, I'm going to expose this endocrine scam and give you a purely natural biohacking routine so you can take back control of your metabolism without starving yourself. To unlock that stubborn midsection, we first need to understand why your body is doing this to you. The truth is, your body loves you. Its entire operating system is designed to keep you alive. Tens of thousands of years ago, if humans faced a severe famine or were chased by predators, the brain would release massive amounts of cortisol. This survival hormone has one primary directive: convert all available energy into a protective layer and store it as close to the vital organs as possible, which means right on your belly. The problem is, in our modern world, you aren't running from predators anymore. Instead, you face demanding bosses, endless bills, sleepless nights, and the most dangerous triggers of all: extreme calorie restriction and punishing cardio sessions. Think about it. When you survive on a tiny bowl of greens and then force yourself to run on a treadmill for an hour, what is your brain thinking? It goes into pure panic mode. It thinks, not only is there no food, but we are also expending a massive amount of energy. We must be running for our lives. Boom, your cortisol levels skyrocket. Your body immediately enters deep energy-saving mode. Not only does your metabolic rate plummet, but your body also desperately stores every tiny bite of food you eat straight into that midsection. This is exactly why the more you starve yourself and the more frantically you exercise, the harder it is to see results. You are not hacking your body. You are forcing it into a physiological defense war, and it gets worse. Chronic stress and extreme dieting trigger another incredibly painful side effect: emotional eating. Many of you know this exact feeling. During the day, you can barely suppress your appetite with sheer willpower. But the second night falls, or when you feel overwhelmed and exhausted, you experience a violent craving for sugar, heavy carbs, and fried food. And once you give in, the crushing guilt follows. Please hear me, this is not because you are greedy. This is not a moral failing. This is an overpowering biological mandate. When cortisol stays elevated for too long, it burns through your brain's happy chemical, serotonin. Serotonin is the anchor of your mood. When it's depleted, your brain sends out a screaming distress signal, forcing you to consume sugar and carbs to artificially spike dopamine just to cope with the stress. Your willpower is absolutely defenseless against millions of years of evolutionary survival instincts. So, fighting your appetite with sheer grit is a losing battle. The true biohacking approach is to supply your brain with the exact ammunition it needs at the source. For example, a highly regarded natural compound in the nutritional science community is Griffonia simplicifolia extract, commonly known as 5-HTP. This natural compound crosses the barrier directly and gives your brain the raw materials it needs to synthesize serotonin. When your serotonin levels stabilize, your nervous system relaxes. That agonizing craving for junk food just naturally fades away. It's a warm, restorative healing process, not a brutal suppression. Beyond emotional crashes, high cortisol brings another disastrous consequence: the blood sugar roller coaster. When you are stressed out and finally cave in to a heavy carb meal, your blood sugar violently spikes. This triggers a massive flood of insulin, Having cortisol and insulin elevated at the exact same time is a catastrophic combination. Together, they take the calories you just ate and pack them directly into your midsection. Even worse, a few hours later your blood sugar crashes off a cliff. You are hit with extreme fatigue, intense brain fog, and your stomach bloats up like a balloon. Then, you are thrown right back into another cycle of ravenous hunger. This brings us to the next critical step in resetting your metabolism: building a gut-brain defense line. If you really need to eat carbs at a certain time, or if you are working on healing your gut, we can lean on the power of nature. White kidney bean extract, for example, acts as a natural interceptor. It works gently in your digestive tract to inhibit the activity of certain enzymes, preventing a portion of those carbohydrates from immediately absorbing. This not only helps smooth out your post-meal spikes, saving you from that foggy, sleepy state after eating, but it also reduces the chance of those calories being stored directly. When you combine that with acid-resistant probiotics to soothe the gut microbiome that has been thrown into chaos by chronic stress, your body's engine can finally start running smoothly again. So, if you are truly ready to drop that stubborn layer for good, please follow my 3-step warm reversal routine. Step 1. Immediately stop those extreme diets. Eat high-quality protein and healthy fats. Send a clear signal to your brain that the alarm is off and we are safe. Step 2. Stop doing hours of exhausting high-intensity cardio. Switch to gentle strength training or walking, so you stop artificially spiking your stress levels. Step 3. Use natural biohacking nutrients to repair your internal systems. Replenish your serotonin raw materials and use the power of enzymes to keep your system balanced. Your body was never your enemy. It was just terrified by the wrong stress signals and was desperately trying to protect you. The first step is to stop fighting your body and start healing and nourishing it. If you are exhausted by the endless cycle of starving and bouncing back, and you are ready to embrace a warm biohacking lifestyle, hit that subscribe button. Let me know in the comments. Have you ever fallen into the trap where the more you starved, the more stuck your progress became? And if you want to learn exactly how to use 5-HTP and white kidney bean extract to reset your gut-brain axis, click the link in my bio to explore the science-backed answers Lanomiz has waiting for you. I'll see you in the next video.